Hi, Scorpio. This is Eileen with your October 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of October with the Five of Swords card. And the Five of Swords is talking about someone being dishonest in some relationship. For some of you, this could be a personal relationship, a romantic situation. For others of you Scorpios, this could be in business dealings where you find out someone's being very dishonest with you in some type of business matter, maybe at work, or possibly if you were involved in purchasing something or signing some agreement of some sort. So you have to be very cautious. But I'm feeling like, for the most part, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, I'm feeling like most of you Scorpios who have this situation in October, because this is a general reading. So some cards will pertain to some people, other cards may resonate better with others. So every card in this reading will not relate to each person who watches the video. So since it is a general reading, if I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. So for those of you who are affected by this in October, I'm getting different scenarios. And I do feel for some of you, this is a romantic situation where someone had pretended to be a lot more together and upfront and honest. And they may have given you the impression early on that they were going to be a pretty good catch, that they could be a good prospective mate for you, or just someone you could rely on. And then you come to find out that hasn't been the case at all, that the person was just putting up a phony facade of having it together, of being sincere and one-on-one, when in reality they have not been. They've been dishonest. And so, but I'm feeling for those of you who have this situation in October, by the time this rolls around, you are seeing them for what they are. You're no longer being fooled by this person. It's all very clear to you by this time. For others, it's more of a business situation. It might be in the workplace with someone at work who's trying to steal your ideas, or, get credit for work that you're doing, or somehow go behind your back and undermine you in some way to get themselves ahead. And once again, I'm feeling like by October, most likely, you can see this and you're turned off to this person. You see what they're about. And so they're not looking so good. And then for others of you, this might be like in a friendship situation where you thought somebody was really a sincere friend for you, and you find out they weren't. They were just looking out for themselves in one way or another. But overall, I'm feeling like most of you who have this situation in October, you're seeing it for what it is. And it's looking a lot dirtier than what it looked like originally when this person was showing themselves as a pretty upfront, clean cut kind of person. All of a sudden, it's like, how did I ever get involved with this person? So, and Scorpios are very intuitive anyway. And so I feel like even if they're not currently showing all their cards to you, a lot of you are going to be just seeing through them anyway, because you're using your own intuition plus whatever you've learned about them, or whatever activities you've seen or actions from them. Next card we have is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, it kind of, for some of you, it's going to tie in with this Five of Swords, where something is just over because it really turned sour for you. And for some of you, it's a romantic situation with someone that did not turn out to be who you thought they were. For others, it might be a business situation, some money situation that you thought was you were hopeful about. You were hopeful. For some of you, maybe it was a job situation that just, I'm feeling like a number of you had a suspicion that maybe it wasn't going to work out anyway. That's what I'm feeling like. Like some of you were not fully confident in this situation, especially if it was some kind of money situation, work related. Almost kind of like you were hoping it would work out, but it just didn't. And then for others, it is more about a relationship that just came to an end. And you may have really been hurt by this too. But I feel like whoever goes through this in October, it's kind of like, almost like, I feel like for the most part, you saw it coming. Like you knew you weren't in a strong position, whether it was in a romantic situation or in a business situation. It's like you were more hoping things were going to turn out well, and they didn't. It just went downhill. It fizzled out. And I mean, it's all for the better because you're going to be able to get back up and move on and learn from what you've experienced here, because Scorpios don't forget things very easily. I have my moon in Scorpio, and you don't forget when you get burned, when you get hurt, when you get crushed. You don't forget. You pick yourself back up and you move on and you let it go and move on. But you're going to be different in the future if you recognize some situation that even remotely resembles what you've been through. It's like, no, I'm not getting burned like that again. Okay, next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, this is a really good card. The Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's telling us that a lot of you Scorpios are going to be feeling pretty good in October. Like you're doing well. You're working at your jobs, your craft, whatever it is you do, whether you're self-employed or if you work for a company. You're going to be enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the people that you work around, or if you're dealing with clients and customers and whatever, you're going to be enjoying your interactions. You're doing good quality work. People recognize you for that. They enjoy doing business with you or working around you and interacting with you. They see you as someone that does that just takes pride in what they do. And you're going to be feeling that way and knowing that you're doing work that you're really good at also, that you just know your job, you know your work, you know your craft really well. And this can relate it can be in a corporate environment. This could even be someone who does artistic work of some kind, where you're creating something or you're making something. I mean, it could be even someone who's like a baker who bakes and you're selling your baked items to the public and just very pleased at the work you're doing and the quality of work, and people are pleased to do business with you and make purchases from you. I mean, it could be services that you offer if you're self-employed, that people are pleased. They enjoy doing business with you because they feel like you're a good quality person, and what they get from you is quality. So, and you're going to feel good. You might even be feeling generous, like you can share some of what you have. And the sharing could be money. It could be your time and attention that you're feeling good. You're feeling like life is going well for you. You're feeling prosperous. You're in the flow. You're in that universal flow. You're giving and receiving. And so you're happy and grateful with the way things are in your life. And I would advise anyone who's not in those circumstances in October, because like I said, it's a general reading. All of these cards will not relate to every person. If you're not feeling like that represents what you're going through right now, I would really advise that you get in touch with the laws of attraction, learn about the laws of attraction, and start feeling prosperous and successful. Make it your intention to do well and get your life the way you want it to be, in spite of whatever's going on around you. Because when you have that intention and you feel confident inside and know you're going somewhere and you're going to accomplish your goals, no matter how long it takes, nothing can stand in your way, and the universe will start opening doors to help you to achieve those results that you want. Next card we have is the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups, this is talking about some Scorpios in the month of October are going to be crossing paths with someone from a previous lifetime. This is a karmic relationship. It's someone you had a strong love bond with in a previous lifetime. So for those of you that the timing is right, you will either meet this person and they're going to be very drawn to you. You might be flattered by their attention to you because they're going to be seeing things in you. I get a lot of depth from this person. And Scorpios have a lot of depth with them. But I feel like this person's just going to really be focusing on you, wanting to get to know you better. They're going to be physically attracted to you, but they're going to just want to be getting to know you a lot better. It's like they're having a very good opinion of you with limited information. And I'm feeling it's a connection from a previous lifetime for a number of you. And it's not, again, this is a general reading. It's not everybody who sees this video. It's certain Scorpios. You're supposed to cross paths with that person from a previous lifetime that you had a very strong, solid love connection with. And you're supposed to get together with them again in this lifetime. But it's all about timing. If it's the right timing for you, it'll happen. And for some of you, this person's already in your life. Maybe they've been with you for several months or a few months. For some of you, the person's already there, and the two of you, or your bond is getting stronger. So, but I'm overall getting a lot of strong energy here for a number of you. Okay, next card we have is the Death card. And with the Death card, this is a major arcana card, and it's a destiny card. And what this is telling us is that for a number of you Scorpios in the month of October, there's going to be a phase of your life that's coming to an end. So it could be relationships, it could be people that have been in your lives, whatever it is. If it's something that hasn't been serving your higher good, and that's you've outgrown in some way, it's going to be closing out. Because if someone's, if they're not supposed to be in your life, they're not going to be in your life. Or maybe if a job you've been at is just not the right job for you. I feel like a number of you are just going to be feeling like this situation is over. It's stagnant. I'm not feeling alive inside while I'm in this situation. And I am getting different scenarios for different people. So I feel like for some people, this has to do with a personal relationship. In some cases, it's some kind of friendship that was good early on, and it just totally fizzled out. And it could even tie in with some of these things with these sword cards we were getting earlier. For some people, for some of you, it's a romantic relationship that's been over for a while, even though maybe it's been fizzling and fizzling and fizzling. I mean, it's like, it really cannot be recycled. It cannot be brought back to life. It's been over. And you really have, for whatever the reason, haven't completely ended it. And so it's like you've known it's ending, it's ending, it's ending. It's just not good anymore. It's like it's finally just fizzled out completely, in time to let it go, move on to something much better. And for others, it might be a work situation at a job that you just feel like you're going through the motions. Like, I've been doing this long enough. It's time to get out of this situation and get something that makes me feel alive. For others of you, it might be a place that you've been living that for whatever the reason, that place just doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's time for a fresh new beginning. So this is good for a number of Scorpios. And some of you might just be letting go of old attitudes about things, old way of doing things. Maybe even just maybe even your current place where you live, you don't want to move, but you want to refresh it somehow and make it where it resonates with you better, that you can identify with it better. Maybe it's, I don't know, got some influences from someone else that was there with you before and they're gone and you need to make it more you. Next card we have is the Three of Pentacles. And with the Three of Pentacles, this is another good card, like the Six of Pentacles, that you're working, you're doing good quality work, you're making money, you feel good about what you're doing, where you're going in your career and your line of work. I'm feeling some of you might even be doing some kind of artistic work again. I feel some of you, maybe you paint or you make something, or jewelry or something. It's like you do something with your hands that you create, that you make. And you feel good about it because it's an extension of who you are inside. So, and I feel like people appreciate it. It's something of quality. something of quality. And for a lot of you, it's like something of beauty and quality. And then for others of you, just where you might work at a company, but you're known to do good quality work. Like they can depend on you to be doing things the way you should be doing, streamlining, just getting things done in an efficient, really good, positive manner. And they look at you more like you're the ideal, like they wish a lot more people were like you. And you're feeling good. And you're staying on your path. You're going to keep doing what you're doing and feel good about the money you're making. You know you want to make more, but you know you're on that path to doing so. And it's like things you have natural abilities for. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. So this is really nice here. Okay, next card we have is the Queen of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And the Queen of Cups is talking about some of you Scorpios in the month of October are going to be feeling fairly contented with your lives. You're going to feel like you have accomplished certain things. You're comfortable with your environment. You've done fairly well for yourself. You live a fairly good life, whether you're single or you're married or living with someone, that you know you have a lot to be grateful for. You know you have a lot more than many people out there do, and just feeling grateful, feeling comfortable, enjoying your environment. You like your environment to be aesthetically pleasing to you. And so some of you just might be feeling this sense of contentment. I'm feeling somebody might be pregnant. Some of you, I don't know if this is a few people or just one, I'm feeling a pregnancy for somebody. But you're feeling good. You're feeling content and pleased, again, with your life, your home environment. And then I'm feeling for some of you, you've got all these things. You have a nice home. You have a nice, good quality of life. You know you have a lot to be grateful for, but you don't have that special person in your life yet, and you have a longing to have the right mate for you. So that's some of you. I'm getting that message for that you know you're longing to have that right mate, the kind of mate that I'm talking about that some of you will cross paths with in October. That real true love, that real strong connection. And Scorpios are very intense. You don't want anything that's surface oriented. You want something that's really strong and that's real. And some of you are just, you're searching. You want that in your lives. Some of you have been disappointed that you've given a lot of yourself and not always gotten that much in return from someone you've been involved with. And some of you are just feeling very fiercely independent and self-sufficient, like you've worked and done well for yourselves and got your environment and your home the way you like it and your way of life. And you know you want the right partner, but you're not settling for less. You're not willing to take someone that's not really just right for you. And I do feel like a number of you, because you're not settling for less, you are going to meet that good quality person that should be with you. I do feel that that's coming for some of you. I really do. And it's good not to settle for less, because you'd be happier by yourself than with someone you're not really going to be happy with. Next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And the pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the Five of Pentacles, some Scorpios in the month of October might be feeling like they're not so prosperous, like things aren't going well. And I'm tuning into somebody, this might be one person, it might be a few, that there's something with you and your romantic partner that you're both having difficulties together is what I'm getting. You're having some money troubles. You're having, it's like things have been difficult for you. And then I'm getting also for someone, this might be specific to one person, it might be a few people. I am feeling it's a female I'm tuning into, that you've been having a hard time financially. And you're not feeling terribly confident. It's like life has humbled you. Your circumstances that you've been through have humbled you. At one time, there may have been a relationship that somehow that ended or whatever. but you've had some financial problems, and you're not out there just flaunting yourself around, feeling overly confident in front of men or anything like that. You're feeling humbled, like maybe you're not really that good looking, or you're not that, you don't have a lot of money right now. And I feel like there's someone who's going to be interested in you, and he is better off than you. He is comfortable financially, and he wants to get to know, he likes you as a person. Whatever he knows about you, he knows you're a good person, and he finds you attractive, even though you don't find yourself attractive right now. And I feel like you haven't been going out of your way to make yourself look attractive. You just feel like you're almost invisible right now because you're not feeling that good about yourself. But he sees through you. He sees inside. He sees a lot more. He's a good quality guy because he's not focusing on only what's on the surface. He's looking beneath the surface. And a lot of people don't look past the surface. He's listening to his feelings, and he's watching what kind of person you are. So I don't know if this is someone you know from around work or near where you live, or maybe know through some other people, friends or family. But he's interested in you. He's interested in a romance with you, and you don't really, I feel like you would find that hard to believe right now. Like if he's being nice to you, you're feeling like he can't possibly be interested in me. That kind of feeling. I would advise whoever this is, because this sounds like it's specific to one person. I would advise you to just start taking care of yourself. Start fixing yourself up a little more, so you can like what you see when you look in the mirror. Start feeling more confident, even if you don't have a lot of money. Feel prosperous. Start making a new plan for your life and feeling good about who you are and the quality of person you are, so that you will feel more confident. Because I feel like this guy who's interested in looking at you, he's a good quality guy. He's sincere. That's what I feel like. So, okay, next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. And now this is good, too, to follow Five of Pentacles for whoever's been having a difficult time and feeling like, they're not lucky right now and whatever, because the Wheel of Fortune is another major arcana destiny card. And it's telling us that for some of you, Scorpios, things are about to change. The wheel is turning. And if you've been down and out, that means it's time for the wheel to turn in your favor, where things can come back around. And I mean, it really, it's karma. You put out good things, or you've been working hard and maybe not seeing the result, or you've been a good quality person, you're doing the best you can, but still struggling along. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is saying, hey, things are about to start getting easier for you. Things are going to be looking up. It's going to be getting a little brighter for you now. It's your turn. And for those of you who just feel like, oh, that's other people who are luckier than me, the wheel's not going to turn for me. I mean, it's important not to give yourself those kind of negative messages, because whatever you believe about yourself, you're going to attract that to yourself. So it's best to feel like, okay, I deserve a lot. I'm a good quality person. I'm working hard. I'm being honest. I'm living a good life. I'm not cheating or doing things I shouldn't do. And I mean, like I said, this is karma. And on the other hand, if someone has been living a dishonest life and the wheel starts turning, that may not be good for them. But if you know you're doing your best, you're working, you're being an honest, good person, and things just haven't been in your favor, the Wheel of Fortune is saying, hey, it's time to turn that wheel more in your favor. It's time for you to see the light of day. And you need, though, to embrace the laws of attraction to help make it happen for yourself. Because you can have all kind of prosperity around you, but if you're looking at your life like the glass is half empty and nothing's going to work out for you, well, there's a good chance that's what's going to happen. You have to participate. You have to have a positive attitude. You have to have the intention to make your life better. You can't be so discouraged and fed up that you just let everything go down the drain. I mean, you can't do that. You don't want to get to the end of your life and know you didn't do the best you can and never give up. You know, that's my philosophy. I'm never going to give up on getting my dreams, on having what I want. Next and last card we have is the Hermit. And this is another major arcana destiny card. And the Hermit, this is a good card to end on. The Hermit is telling us that you have everything within yourself that you need. Look to your own inner guidance, listen to your intuition. And Scorpios are very intuitive anyway. I mean, my moon is in Scorpio, so I'm familiar with the Scorpios. But listen to your own inner guidance, turn inwards. And it looks like with the Hermit showing up that by the end of October, that might be what you are desiring to do. You might want to kind of disconnect for a little while, have a little private, quiet time, go inward, maybe spend a little time by yourself or in nature and think about your life. And I feel like for a lot of you, that means contemplating. Just a lot of inner contemplation. And for one thing, I'm getting a lot of you feeling fairly secure and comfortable and knowing that you have worked hard. You've been doing a lot of good things in your life, and you feel comfortable and secure inside of yourself because you've been following your inner guidance. And so you feel good, but you're not having a big ego about anything. You're still being modest in a way and humble, and just knowing that you're going to stay on your own path. You're not fitting into somebody's cookie cutter image of what you or your life should be. And that's the best way to be. And I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy for Scorpios. So this is a good card to end on. Okay, now this deck I'm using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And now I'm going to pick a card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And if you have already subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and be checking for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so what's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio. Oh, and I meant to say happy birthday. A number of you Scorpios will have your birthdays in the month of October, and then some in November too. But a number of you will have October birthdays, so happy birthday to you also. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio. October 2018. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Okay, one more shuffle and I'll fan them out. Scorpio for October 2018. Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, this card says ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Well, that ties in with some of the cards we had here, like the Five of Pentacles, maybe even the Ten of Swords energy here, or maybe the Death card if something's coming to a close. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is be fearful and worrisome, because when you're fearful, then you attract more negative things to yourself. The more you feel safe and comfortable and confident, the more you attract good things. Kind of like you're having faith. You're having faith that you'll land on your feet. that things will flow in the right way for you because you're listening to your inner guidance. That's the better way to be. Okay. Next, I'm going to pick a card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio? October 2018 for Scorpio. Come on, shuffle. These are hard to shuffle. Come on, let's see. Okay. All right, one more shuffle, and then I'm going to fan these out. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Let me fan these out. Okay, this one seems to want to come out. Okay. Okay. This one says assurance, number 14. This one's got a big tree with people in the tree. Do you see the people in the tree? I love all the imagery of these. So beautiful. I don't know if that's coming in real clear or not. Yeah, the more you look at them, though, the more you see. Okay, I'm going to look this up in the booklet, number 14, assurance. Okay, let's see. Okay, assurance. Here it is. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. I love that message. And I think that ties in well with this reading also. Okay, and last but not least, I'm picking one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, let me go ahead and shuffle these. What's the message for Scorpio for October 2018? Scorpio, what's the message for Scorpio? October 2018. Scorpio, what's the message for Scorpio? October 2018. Okay, one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. Okay, let me fan these out now. Let's see which one wants to come out. Okay. This one says Mystique. Is that a horse? Mystique. Okay, let me read the message. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I love this message. Mystique. I mean, to me, this looks like a horse if I'm looking at it. Yeah. Okay, and off to the side, too. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I think that's a great message. I love that because that ties in with what I was saying too about the law of attraction and having intention to create your life the way you want it, you know. Oh, I love that. Okay, well, Scorpios, I hope you like your reading this month. Happy birthday again. For those of you who have your birthday in October. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified as new videos are posted. Okay, well, have a wonderful October, Scorpio, and thank you for watching my video.